body positivity is only part of the picture. Radical self-love means taking care of your body in all ways, and sometimes that means releasing excess weight so you can live your best life, slay in your business, and show up for the people you love. Hey there, and thanks for joining me for another episode of WELLthy Wednesday. Last week we wrapped up a 4-part series all about brain fog, so if you missed it, definitely go check it out. If you're new here, welcome. I am Michelle, and I help women align their health with their hustle so they can show up for life. And I do that through functional medicine, naturopathic medicine, and traditional Chinese philosophies. For the next few episodes, we're going to be chatting about metabolism because there's a lot of misinformation out there, and I know a lot of you are struggling either externally or internally with your weight. And so if you're looking to release 15 to 30 or more pounds, I'm going to be teaching you how you can do that in a really safe and holistic way. So if you're excited to learn more about this topic, click the like button below, and if you have any questions that come up, pop them in the comments and I will be sure to get back to you. Now, if you are a follower of the body positivity movement, you might be wondering why I am talking about body positivity and weight loss in the same topic. The thing is, the basic ideas of the body positivity movement aren't bad, right? Like, we shouldn't be mistreated because of our weight, and we shouldn't be trying to fit our bodies into some ideal mold of thinness or fitness, right? For some of us, that ideal that we have in our mind of what we want our body to be or what it should be isn't even possible, let alone healthy, for a variety of reasons. But bottom line, we should all love ourselves, whether we're a size 4 or a size 24, right? The thing is, unconditional body positivity can be an unrealistic expectation because most women struggle to love their bodies. For most women, especially those who've struggled with body image issues, it's really tough to just automatically switch that mindset over from, body hatred at its worst, right, to genuinely loving and even being enthusiastic about their body and the way that they look. So sometimes women need a little bit of a bridge to get there, right? And so maybe instead of declaring that you love your body and being super enthusiastic and maybe that not really feeling in alignment with where you're at and how you're feeling, maybe you can shift from feeling not so good about your body to feeling neutral about your body and accepting the way that your body is right now as you enter your healing journey. Because having a mindset of, I can't lose weight, I'll never be thin, my body is just super jacked up and it's never going to change, those mindsets aren't going to serve you, especially if you genuinely enter into a weight loss healing journey. So basically what I'm kind of saying here is that if you're on board with the body positivity movement, which I love and I am, and that is great, I also want to say that if you're sitting there and you're feeling kind of like a hypocrite or you're feeling shame or guilt around wanting to still release excess weight, I want to give you permission to release that right now. Wanting to release excess weight does not mean that you don't love your body. Quite the opposite, actually. Whether you're wanting to release 10 pounds or 100 pounds, it's really about the mindset behind that. What's behind that motivation, right? You want to do it because you love your body and you want to take care of your body, not because you hate it, right? This type of body positivity means looking in the mirror and maybe not being super stoked at what you see, but being okay with that because you know that you can start making the choices you need to make. Start taking ownership and responsibility of your body. You have the ability, you get to make the choices to nourish your body and give your body what it needs so that it can do what it does best, which is heal, right? So body positivity isn't enough because it doesn't tend to address the health aspect. I've actually seen body positivity activists or enthusiasts claim that weight and health have nothing to do with each other. And that is just flat out wrong. Like, period. That stubborn belly fat that a lot of women and men deal with is called central obesity. And it's a huge factor in things like diabetes and high blood pressure and fertility issues. Weight loss isn't about being skinny. It's about living your best life for as long as you can, because health is your foundation and your ceiling. Body positivity isn't enough because it's not addressing all of you. It's just addressing how you perceive yourself externally, right? There's a big piece missing. And when we're not addressing the deeper issues around that, like, how shaky is that, right? Like, we all have bad days. If you're not cherishing your body and nourishing it and really giving it what it needs, then it's way too easy to get derailed and fall into that negativity spiral of, body hatred and negative self-thought patterns and all of that stuff that just drags you down and keeps you stuck. True body positivity means doing whatever you want with your body as long as you're doing it with love. Choose to release excess weight because you love your body, not because you hate it. Is that all making sense? Leave a comment and let me know if that's resonating with you. Leave a comment if it's not resonating with you. I just want to know how this is landing for you right now. Another thing I want to share with you today is the key around releasing that excess weight and actually keeping it off. And that key is that you need to eat food. If you don't eat enough or you're restricting too much, your body cannot release that excess weight because it's in survival mode. So what happens with typical diets that are just focusing on restricting calories is that your body goes into this survival mode, and that survival mode is called an anti-catabolic state, which means that it starts to burn all of your healthy fats that are available. A lot of people know this as ketosis, right? But those healthy fats can be really important for your brain and your nervous system and your organs. So those good fats get burned up, and then you end up plateauing, right? Anybody been there? And that's usually the point where you're like, oh crap, like I need to double down on my efforts. I need to restrict more. I need to exercise more. And that doesn't work. That combo actually pushes you further into this stressed out survival mode. So your body goes from that anti-catabolic state to a catabolic state where it starts to break down your muscle. And in addition to that, it starts to store fat. So your body literally goes from a fat burning state to a fat storing state. And the fat that gets stored during this time is called abnormal fat, and it gets tucked and hid away for the most extreme circumstances because your body doesn't know what the heck is going on or what will happen, right? It just knows that it's freaking out. And so it's tucking all this fat away for like the zombie apocalypse. So just to clarify the three main types of fat that we have in our body, we've got the good fats that our body can use for fuel. We've got the good fats that are used for our nervous system, our brain, and our organs. And then we've got the abnormal fat, or what's also called visceral adipose tissue, or VAT, V-A-T. Again, this like all goes back to stress. So your body tucks away that abnormal fat for a rainy day. Like it literally thinks that it is the zombie apocalypse, and it's like prepping because it's like, I don't know how long we're gonna be in this survival mode. I don't know when we're gonna get food. I don't know what's going on. So it tucks that fat away, and it tucks it away so well that you could literally try and starve yourself for like 3 weeks and your body still won't tap into those energy sources. It's that stubborn. So this is the same time when your weight is plateauing, you're not losing any more inches, maybe the scale's even moving up a bit. So it gets really frustrating. So what happens now? This is usually the time that you kind of give up, right? You feel discouraged, disheartened, you're really, really frustrated. So you're like, I'm just gonna go back to what I was doing before. And So you do that because you haven't gained any new insights on how to nourish your body, how to treat your body, how to maintain a mindset that moves you forward and keeps that motivation moving through you. And so you end up going back to your old habits, and maybe you can't even maintain the weight that you were at before. Maybe the weight still is increasing because your metabolism slowed down when your body was so stressed out. I'll get more into how that survival mode affects your thyroid and your metabolism in an upcoming video. But really frustrating, right? Like, maybe you can relate. So to put it another way, if you lost weight on a diet, but then your body didn't feel safe and secure at that new weight, like it was still in this survival, scarcity, fear mode, physiologically speaking, then your body wasn't able to establish a new metabolic set point. And set points are key for weight loss and maintaining that weight loss. The whole focus of my small group holistic weight loss program called Your Metabolic Reset is to help your body release excess weight while at the same time creating a sense of safety and security and comfort within your body so that it feels safe enough to establish that new metabolic set point, to maintain that new weight. Does that make sense? If you want to learn more about Your Metabolic Reset, head to wealthywoman.co/YMR for Your Metabolic Reset. But just so you know, there's no weird like weight loss stimulants or shakes or prepackaged foods or any of that kind of stuff. Like, we eat real whole foods and we take a few supplements to help with hormone balance, detox pathways, and microbiome support. So support for your gut. You're also going to be learning skills that are going to serve you for a lifetime. Early bird enrollment for Your Metabolic Reset is currently open, and it's going to be closing on June 12th. So if you're interested, definitely check it out, sign up, and save $500 before June 12th. So in summary, number one, wanting to release excess weight does not mean you don't love your body. So release that guilt and shame right now. Just do it because you love your body, not because you hate it. Number two, weight loss isn't about being skinny. It's about living your best life for as long as you can, because health is your foundation and your ceiling. Number three, the only way to successfully release excess weight and keep it off is to nourish your body, give it what it needs, and create a sense of safety instead of survival. That way you can establish that new metabolic set point. Again, if you want to learn more about Your Metabolic Reset, which is my small group holistic weight loss program where women are releasing 15 to 30 or more pounds in just 6 weeks, head to wealthywoman.co/YMR for Your Metabolic Reset. You can see testimonials and read all the details about the program there. And if you liked this video, please click the like button below, share it with someone you care about, subscribe to my channel, and be sure to hit that little bell so you don't miss next week's episode. All right, so tune in next week for WELLthy Wednesday, where we're gonna be continuing the conversation about metabolism. We're gonna be talking about why exercise isn't included in the Your Metabolic Reset program, and also why exercise might actually be contributing to your weight loss woes. Also, make sure you're following me on Instagram and Facebook, because I'm going to be going live twice this week to continue this conversation about metabolism. I'm going to be talking about what really causes weight gain and why counting calories is crap. Thanks for tuning in, and I will chat with you soon.